Ask Diva. It's Ask Diva time. Ask Diva. First question is about the borders. Yeah, so the first question is after finish HDC Graphghan, do I edge it in single crochet or half double crochet before I add my border, or is it adding I can't read my own writing, or is it necessary to edge it before adding a decorative border? Hey Doretha, I'm trying to read your question, but I think I messed it up. But we know what it is. It's basically you're asking if you need to add the edge. I had to read it like 10 times because I wasn't sure. Because to be honest with you, I used to always think that edging and borders were the same thing. So it's kind of sort of the same thing, I think. I don't know. But when I do my Graphghans, I was always told by my mentor that you have to put a border. So, and the question that you're asking is basically the edge. So you will have to put the edge on here, and it's just to make sure that the your sides are good. It's a perfect square or triangle or whatever you're trying to make. It's perfect. You're going to make sure that when you're doing your edge first, which is I will always do a single crochet, and I will go one size smaller than what I did for the blanket. So if I did I, then for the edge I would do H for the edge. And what I do is single crochet, and in the corners I would put 3 single crochets, and then I would go single crochet, 3 single crochet, 3 single crochet, close it, right? Then after that, if you want to add the decorative border, you can do that as well. But I would always do the edge because, like I said, my mentor drilled it into my head that it kind of seals the deal. It kind of closes everything in there and makes sure that nothing falls apart, and that you can if you block your work, you can block it. And it's like, for some apparent reason, when I do my edge, if my blanket is like a little wonky or whatever, or stretch out of place, for some reason my edge always put it together. So and then I have like loose ends on the sides. I just lock it in there with the border. So am I answering your question, Doretha? Just make sure I answer your question completely before I move on. And like with the decorative border, it could be any border you want to do. I know Gail, she does her border as she crochets, and I've done that before too, but it kind of goes against what my mentor told me, which is basically closing it in and sealing the deal. So if I'm gonna close it in and seal the deal, doing it as I'm doing my Graphghan, it might not be a good idea, but I have done it, especially if I'm rushing. To be honest with you, if I'm rushing, I will add the border with it. And when I add the border with it, it kind of I mean, it's listen, do what you think is good. It's your preference. If you want to put the border, you can put the border. If you want to do it as it as you go. It's like your